Okay.
In this video, we're going to talk about the scapulothoracic joint and the concept of scapulohumeral rhythm. The scapulothoracic joint is described as being a physiological joint between the scapula and the ribs. This is a functional joint, meaning that it works like a joint does, but it doesn't have any of the structural components that a typical synovial or even a cartilaginous joint would have. The muscles that we've learned about, the scapulohumeral and the axioappendicular muscles, they tend to pull the scapula around. You could pause the video now and review the muscles that help to elevate, depress, protract, and retract the scapula. Those movements are fairly straightforward, but what about when we talk about scapula rotation? For clarity, we describe rotation of the scapula based on the position or change in the glenoid cavity. So the scapula can rotate upwards or downwards. You might be wondering, why would I ever even need to rotate my scapula? It doesn't feel like a natural thing that we would do. Well, our Mr. Bones skeleton here is going to help us demonstrate why this is an important movement. Because Mr. Bones has no muscles, the scapula would be hanging off of the clavicle. So to keep the scapula in place, the manufacturers added hardware. We have screws, nuts, and bolts to hold the scapula in place. The scapula actually can no longer move on Mr. Bones. When I try to abduct his arm, what you'll see, because the scapula allows for no movement, I get stuck right about here at 90 degrees. My arm can get horizontal, but I can't get his arm up and over his head. The reason for this is that the head of the humerus is now being trapped under the position of the acromion. In our body, when we do abduction to get up overhead, we use what we call scapulohumeral rhythm to accomplish this. The scapula is going to rotate upwards to make room for the head of the humerus. That concept of scapulohumeral rhythm says that for every 3 degrees of abduction, 2 degrees comes from the glenohumeral joint movement and 1 additional degree from a rotation of the scapula. I hope that helps you understand the scapulothoracic joint and the concept of scapulohumeral rhythm.